Jack Smith dropped all federal charges against Donald Trump, both for having the papers in Mar-a-Lago, meaning the classified papers in Mar-a-Lago, as well as the other case for the January 6th case, which was an attempted overthrow of the United States government. And we all saw with our own eyes the direction that Donald Trump gave to do just that. And in fact, hundreds of those thugs, hundreds of those terrorists that attempted to overthrow the United States government are locked up in jail doing substantial time. And their Führer, their leader, is now president of the United States again. Look, people get mad, right, when we talk about certain people having privilege. And Donald and Brother Van Bever just spoke about the wealthy being able to get away with much. And, but you can't help but see it's a special wealthy that gets away with much. It's a special wealthy that has this type of privilege. This type of privilege to do wrong and have as the highest court in the land, says you are immune to doing wrong while you're president, and as long as you claim it's presidential duty. The last resort in our judiciary said that was okay. But the last resort in our judiciary isn't the last result in this country. The last result is you, the people, we, the people of the United States. And for those who want to blame the Supreme Court for having given Donald Trump some leeway, for those who want to blame the Attorney General for taking a long time before he started the prosecution of Donald Trump, that they may be guilty of that. But the most guilty of them all is us. Because we, after seeing this guy attempt to overthrow the United States of America with violence, with the death of an officer, with the death of one of his own followers, with the attack, with the dismemberment or the debasement of our capital, we still decided that we should elect this guy. In other words, whatever prejudices we have, we allowed those prejudices to elect somebody completely unfit for office. And now we're seeing it with the selection that he's making, which shows, as Kamala Harris had said during the entire presidential run that she did for 3 months, that this guy was not a serious guy. So now you get an unserious guy appointing someone with who claimed to have had a worm in their head, who is an anti-vaxxer, to lead our Health and Human Services Department. To get someone who has colluded with Russia, as best we can tell, to run our DIA, our Department of Intelligence, DNI. It is amazing. And it seems like we have Curtis on the line. And Johnny, I'll come to you after Curtis. Curtis is a young man who called yesterday, and we had a very good discussion as to why many in the working class, with all those things we've known about Donald Trump, chose to put a convicted felon, a rapist, and all these negative things that are not conjecture, but fact-based. But they still felt it better to put that in the office as opposed to a competent, intelligent person.
We spend a lot of time deconstructing the news, trying to parse it into a form that everybody can understand. We try to find those little nitpicks where it flies above the fray, etc. If you really like these videos that we do, I want to ask a big favor. Please go ahead. Number one, subscribe to our channel, and number two, please join if you can. Thank you so kindly for watching. Keep watching. Please remember to share. We must populate the entire internet with our progressive message, a message that we know is what most Americans say that they want. So help us, please join.